is going on, guys? It is Chris back with 605 Brew Reviews, back with another beer review. And tonight we have a beer that I'm looking forward to. Haven't been able to track it down before, but it has been around in previous years. This is Odell Brewing Company's Whiskey Barrel Aged Lugene Chocolate Milk Stout. One thing of note here, they do have a bottled date, but all it says is 2017, so they just put the vintage in this case. It is a 10.5%, again, milk stout aged in whiskey barrels. And the commercial notes here, it says, farmers are patient and understand it takes time for some things to mature. We followed their lead with our Whiskey Barrel Aged Lugene, named after our favorite farmer who has been hauling our spent grain to his dairy cows for years. We took a batch of our Lugene Chocolate Milk Stout and moved it into some Woody Creek Rye Whiskey barrels for 6 months. The result is a beer that is dynamic and complex, with aromas of roasted malt, dark chocolate, and toffee, and a smooth, full-bodied mouthfeel with subtle flavors of rye, spice, and vanilla. So again, I'm going to get this into a glass here, guys, let you know what it looks like, smells like, tastes like, give you my final verdict on the Lugene Whiskey Barrel Aged Chocolate Milk Stout. Here we go. Alright guys, so the appearance on the Whiskey Barrel Aged Lugene. As you can see, quite a dark beer. Holding it up to the light, there is none. It is jet black. Nice compact bubbles. With that aggressive pour, I got about a finger of a nice, again, compact head. There are some bigger bubbles up top there. Kind of I wouldn't quite say a coffee color, but like a khaki colored head. Pretty nice looking stout, guys. Looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and get an aroma on the Lugene Whiskey Barrel Aged. Alright guys, so one thing I'm kind of noticing, it doesn't have that big, huge barrel character that really comes out of there and punches you in the face. You do get a little bit of that kind of spicy whiskey aroma, a little bit of like a vanilla or a toasted coconut sweetness, but it is pretty subtle. Otherwise I get a nice, sweet, creamy chocolate note, almost like a milk chocolate. You do get a little bit of a roasted aroma, although it is kind of subtle, probably with this being a milk stout. And otherwise, just like a nice, creamy sweetness. This may open up a little bit as it warms up, but let's go ahead and get a taste on the Whiskey Barrel Aged Lugene. Wow. Alright guys, so on the flavor, that barrel is definitely more present. You get a big but smooth whiskey character, a little bit of that like toasted coconut or like a burnt marshmallow type of sweetness, a little bit of like a earthy vanilla oak character. You do get that chocolate note, It's a nice kind of creamy, again, like a milk chocolate, not those bittersweet chocolates that you get sometimes. Try one more sip here. It's very good though. Do get a kind of a subtle roastiness as it dries out on the back end there, and you just get kind of a long, pleasant, lingering finish with some sweetness, a little bit of that vanilla, and a little bit of a spicy, I don't know if that's the rye whiskey, but it just kind of, like I said, it's very subtle, very rounded on the close there, and kind of lingers on the palate with a little bit of a kind of a sticky sweetness. Very nice beer. I gotta say, I've seen some kind of mixed reviews on this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright guys, so giving you my final verdict on the Whiskey Barrel Aged Lugene from Odell Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is an A beer for me, guys. Like I said, I kind of read some mixed reviews, but I just love how all the flavors kind of play off of each other. You get that nice, like I said, like a whiskey, spicy, vanilla note up front. That's kind of the whiskey barrel. In the middle you get that kind of earthy vanilla, a nice milk chocolate smoothness, and that transitions right into kind of that sticky sweet close where you get a little bit of that again vanilla character and a little bit of spiciness, and I can't quite put my finger on it to say exactly that it's rye, but it is delicious. So again, A beer for me, guys. If you've had this beer before, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Should be around for another week or two here if you can find it. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe down below here. Otherwise, until next time, guys, cheers.